You already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. Shall we begin? Shall we begin?
Those are the wrong journeys to celebrate, young men. There's no reward for coming home after 30 years. You don't get no care package. You are a failure. Get your out here and help these kids. Now, pay that back forward. You see what I'm saying? That's the reward. I got.
Now, Mike Epps, don't backpedal. Say it with your chest, my nigga. Do not backpedal. Say it with your chest. First and foremost, right? Mike Epps apologized, right? He apologized. Let's get to the apology before I get into this.
What's up, y'all? It's your man, Mike Epps, man. I just want to get on here and clarify and clear a few things up. Number one, about the brothers coming home from prison being celebrated. I've always been a part of reform. I got brothers right now from my hometown that I'm trying to help come home. They've been in prison forever. I think you guys might have misunderstood what I was saying. I might have said it the wrong way, but what I was trying to say is we don't want to send kids mixed messages about coming home from prison, being celebrated, you know, feeling like you got to go to prison and do 30, 40 years to be celebrated. I think you guys misunderstood that, you know, misunderstood what I said. Wasn't saying that it was wrong to be celebrated, but we don't want to send a message to the kids saying prison is great, that you want to go home, go do 30 years and come home. You know, I don't think that's cool. So I'm sorry if anybody took it the wrong way and got offended. I love my brothers. I've been incarcerated myself. I understand what that is, but I might have said it the wrong way, but I mean well. And I love you, brothers. Free my brothers that's coming home. My man Derek, free all the guys that's coming home, man. And about the food stamp thing. The food stamp thing was misunderstood too. What I was saying is that we need to break the cycle of being on food stamps. There's 3 generations of people that have been on food stamps. Of grandmother, mother, and daughter, that's crazy. We gotta do better. We can't think that we need assistance. I know there's some people out there that need assistance. That's well, fine, and understood. But there's people out there taking advantage of the system that's not good. So just want to apologize if I offended anybody. You know I love y'all, man, and keep on doing the right thing. Peace.
All right. First and foremost, I 110% agree with the message because it's been my message that niggas got from me that I've been pushing on this internet for 10 years, right? So now that we got that, we got it established that all these celebrities watch me because I got that from all. I pretty much talk to. Y'all already see. It is what it is. I ain't even got to go through that. Bottom line to it is, stand on what you said, my nigga. See, the thing about what I didn't like what you said is the fact that when you said what you said, it kind of felt like you let Jim Jones bait you into this conversation while he sat quiet and you really aimed that at Max B, right? And see, here's the thing. I agree that it's nothing to be proud of and there shouldn't be a reward from coming home from jail, but there's exceptions to the rules. Some people are exceptions to that rule, like Max B, for an example. There is niggas that will come home from jail that will be valued by the people, not everybody. Unfortunately, most of the times, the people that's valued when they come home from jail is celebrities. It's not our revolutionaries. It's not brothers that fought for us. We ain't fighting for them. They sitting in the penitentiary and they dying. It ain't dudes like, you know, how the brother, the brother from the Crips had to walk that death sentence down. Tookie. Dudes didn't fight for him. We fight for ignorance. We fight for celebrities because that's what they trained us to do. But nevertheless, Max B earned his spot. So we can't take that away from him. Do I think dudes becoming drug kingpins and going to jail like Preacher or Prince and the Supreme Team, do I think them niggas should have movie deals? Or better yet, when you dealing with BMF, we can't tell niggas that they can't write their life stories because they got a story to tell. Unfortunately, their stories ended up with a lot of our black families being casualties of war. And niggas want to reap the reward for it. But it is what it is. No, we should not be glorified. I don't think Mike Epps should be backstepping, but I realize and I understand that he's backstepping because he was wrong for what he said. Because it came off the way it came off. It was like he was taking shots at Max B. And you let Jim Jones play you out of position. And I guess when the reality starts to set in and you start getting them phone calls from behind the scenes, you offending people. You offending people. Right now, I understand. I know clear as day. Everybody can see that Jim Jones is somewhere punching. He's punching the air. You ever seen that scene from Boys in the Hood after Trey got pulled over by the police and he got to the house and he got with Shorty and he started crying and punching? Yeah, that's what Jim Jones is doing. Because the energy out here is all for Max B. It's all for Max B. And Mike Epps, yes, you definitely played yourself because you threw a shot at him. We can't take away the reward that Max B has earned for himself. He put himself in that position. He earned that spot. Unfortunately, I tell a lot of you dudes that's watching me, I want y'all to understand, right? In today's time, you see a lot of dudes like Shotty, for example. He's begging the courts for freedom. Jail is not some place that you want to glorify. Shotty is begging. The courts just denied him. So he has to do 15 years. He wants to come home. Chef G is in jail right now, boo-hoo crying, because they got him in the MO house and people are doodling on themselves and pissing in the sink that he likes to drink out of. He's not used to living like that, but he has to live like that. Understand, under the Constitution, right? Slavery has been abolished unless you go to jail. When you end up in a jail cell, you are now a slave to the system. I don't like the title of being a slave. I don't like the title of jail prison. There's nothing dope about it. As a matter of fact, jail is for suckers. You live in the worst conditions. You live in the worst of the worst conditions. Many a nights, or some of the realest niggas went in their cell and put the blanket over their head and cried because they wanted to go home. So no, that's not something we definitely gonna glorify. But at the same time, Max B did his time. You can't punish people twice. That's double jeopardy. But I'm not going to say that, Mike Epps, that you're not wrong for saying what you said. You just wrong the way you worded it. Because it was like you took a shot at Max B and that was wrong within itself. It is what it is, though. We can't tell the people. We can't tell these corporations not to get behind this brand when obviously the people are still behind him. The people pick and choose who's going to be the people champs. It is what it is. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that share button. Hit that subscribe button and pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Because they smile in your face. All the while they want to take your place. Them backstabbers. Live life as if you want to run and stay dangerous at the same time. I'm out.